Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Ohio Stadium. We are just about 2 hours away from kickoff. The Ohio State Buckeyes and the Michigan Wolverines in the game. Finally, it's here. And boy, I'll tell you what, the energy around the stadium is off the charts. With College Game Day, Fox Big Noon kickoff, it's exactly what you would hope it would be for a game of this magnitude. It's kind of hard to tell. You can see the blue sky above me. It is unbelievably nice for this time of year. The weather is, frankly, better than you could expect. It certainly won't be what we had to deal with up in Ann Arbor last year with snow. We are not expecting any rain or any snow all day. In fact, we may not even get that many clouds. It's going to be a beautiful day, and the temperatures may get up into the mid-50s by the middle of the afternoon. It's a little chilly right now, but it should warm up a little bit here this afternoon. The big news right now coming out of Ohio State is that Jackson Smith-Njigba is out. Travion Henderson is out. But Mayan Williams is going to play. He's been dealing with a foot injury, but Mayan Williams is going to play here today. That's obviously good news for the Buckeyes. We'll see how well, he can go out and actually compete. We certainly hope that he's able to give a really high-level effort. I'm sure if he is not at 100%, he's going to give it his best. But Dallin Hayden has played really well here the last couple of weeks. That certainly is a good sign. On the flip side, the big story for Michigan, it's actually obviously the same position group wondering about health. Well, Blake Corum, according to Pete Thamel of ESPN, Blake Corum is going to try to give it a go. If I'm Blake Corum, unless somebody cut my leg off, I'm going to try to give it a go. We'll see how well he can play. He certainly seems to be banged up more than Mayan Williams is. With that knee injury he suffered against Illinois last time out. So Blake Corum is going to play for Michigan. We'll see how effective he can be. Mayan Williams is going to play for the Buckeyes, and obviously those are the two biggest question marks coming in. It feels like what you would expect down here and what you would hope. Everything's on the line. I said it earlier this week, and I stand by it. I think the fact that the stakes are this high and the fact that things are changing in college football, both in the Big Ten and with the college football playoff, I don't know how many more games are going to feel quite like this from a what's at stake perspective. It's always going to be a great rivalry. Ohio State and Michigan are always going to hate each other, and that's the fun of it. But knowing that you can prevent your opponent from making the college football playoff with 2 undefeated records, and the fact that the loser of this game will not play for a Big Ten championship, if Kevin Warren gets his way, and he said he's in favor of eliminating divisional play in the Big Ten, we may not see another game. Maybe next year if things get changed in the 24 season. But there may not be another time where the stakes are quite this high. I think it's a unique way to think about this game, and I'm really excited to see what the Buckeyes and the Wolverines have in store. I know everybody at the stadium right now is feeling the same kinds of butterflies that you're feeling at home. The anxiety, the excitement, the nervousness, the joy of having this day, the wondering of, is this going to be a tight game? Can Ohio State get over the hump? After last year, they were feeling really good about the way things were going when they went to Ann Arbor, and couldn't believe that they left after getting blown up the way they did. This game is why Ohio State made a bunch of changes on the coaching staff. We're going to find out if Jim Knowles and his staff are ready to go. They've certainly had a pretty impressive year. I think Ohio State's defense is going to be a huge, huge factor in this game. Michigan has not passed the ball nearly as effectively this year as I thought they were going to. Their passing attack's been fine, but it has not been the staple of their team. And if Blake Corum and if Donovan Edwards can't give them everything they need offensively, Michigan could be in some trouble. But we're going to find out which defense comes out with a little bit more tenacity. We've got everything you need over on BuckeyesNow.com. Please keep it locked here on our YouTube channel as well. We're going to stream the post-game press conference live as we do each week. And we'll bring you our instant analysis show after the game is over. And we'll look forward to reacting with you right here from the shoe. Enjoy the game, everybody. Have a lot of fun. Noon kick. The gates open behind me in basically 10 minutes. We're about 2 hours from kickoff. Hope you really enjoy the day. It's going to be a lot of fun. Enjoy the day. Thanks for joining us here on Buckeye Breakdown.